Hi, I'm Mike, and this is my friend Jeff, but you probably know us as the Interview Guys. Today, Jeff and I are talking about one of the most important requirements for getting a job interview, your resume.
Whether you're applying for a job as a cashier at a donut shop like our friend Shirley here, or as the CEO of a major corporation, your resume is an extremely important part of your job search.
You wish you were applying for a job here, Jeff. I mean, you come here so much that you may as well work here.
What can I say? I'm a bit of a long john guy.
A few more of these donuts and you'll be looking more like a wide john guy. Anyway, your resume acts as the first impression with your potential employer and ultimately can be the deciding factor in whether or not you even get an interview.
And that's why we decided to give you our top 5 tips for getting the most out of your resume. And make sure you watch this video until the end because we're going to show you exactly how to make sure your resume stands out against all of your competition. So what's the first tip, Mike?
Our first resume tip is to keep it simple in terms of design. If your resume looks cluttered and confusing to you, imagine what the hiring manager is going to think, that you're a cluttered and confused employee. You also want to stay away from using any fancy designs and fonts. That means none of your signature smiley faces or hearts, okay, Jeff?
Copy that, Mike. Tip number 2 is that you need to include important keywords in your resume. Companies nowadays use digital database technology to scan resumes for important keywords, meaning that if you don't have those keywords in your resume, then your resume won't get put in the yes pile. You can generally find the best keywords to use in the job description.
Our third resume tip is to use what we like to call power words. Instead of writing that you worked on this or worked on that, try using more effective vocabulary like implemented, developed, initiated, or executed. These power words will show the potential employer that you are capable and intelligent.
Tip number 4 is to remember to tailor your resume to the job you're applying for. Every job you apply for is going to have a unique set of requirements, and you should ensure that your experience and skills are completely aligned with those requirements. You should have a different, unique resume for every job you apply for.
And last but not least, tip number 5 is to consider getting professional help. While you're definitely capable of putting together an acceptable resume, in today's grueling job market, sometimes acceptable just isn't enough. It's really important that you stand out, so having a professional writer in your corner will not only save you a ton of time, but also ensure your first impression is a memorable one.
Okay, so now you have the tools to ensure that your resume passes all the tests with flying colors and always ends up on the yes pile. But as you know, this is only the first step toward getting a job.
The most important step is the next step, and that is acing your job interview. But in order to do that, you're going to need to know how to give perfect answers to the toughest interview questions.
But don't worry, because the Interview Guys have got your back, because we've prepared a special report that outlines exactly how to prepare perfect answers to every interview question.
That's right. We walk you through our proven step-by-step process for giving perfect interview answers in our hugely popular free special report.
So to get the special report, simply click the link in the middle of your screen now. We're Jeff and Mike, the Interview Guys, saying thanks for watching. Now go ahead and click the button on your screen now.